guys, welcome back. J.Rose here. You see my little top bun? But if you guys have already been here, welcome back. If you have not, please hit the subscribe button. I always like to talk about what I talked about last week. So last week was the 4th of July. That was the last post that I made. And I made a cooking video with jalapeno and artichoke dip. So if you have not and look at that video, try out that recipe, let me know how you like it. Sometimes I'll cook and things like that on this channel. I am taking a little bit of a turn just to talk about cooking, and then I'm going to jump right back into doing them out. Or today in this video, I actually want to make baked chicken mozzarella rolls. So I'm going to take chicken breasts. They should already be pounded out. That's kind of funny. They should be already pounded out. And I'm going to stuff them with ricotta cheese and spinach. Then I'm going to roll them up, bread them with breadcrumbs, egg white, and then put cheese over top of it, and then finish it up with some marinara or whatever type of spaghetti sauce that you have laying around. The recipe calls for a whole lot of stuff, but again, I usually try to go with what I should already have in the fridge. So I have the chicken breast, I have the spinach, I have ricotta, and I have, I think, 1 or 2 different types of spaghetti or jarred pasta sauce that I'll go ahead and use. And then for the cheese on the top, I have aged cheddar, and I also have aged white cheddar, and I also have just regular cheddar cheese. I will most likely use the aged white cheddar because that's going to give a different flavor than cheddar cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and cook the spinach, because you do want to put the cooked spinach in with the chicken. So I just went ahead and looked again at the Pinterest recipe, and we'll go ahead and put that in the link for you guys as well. It's called baked chicken rolls. So I think I said baked spinach lasagna rolls or something before, so I do apologize. So I have my spinach. I went ahead and got this from Walmart, I think like a few days ago or something like that. I always keep spinach in my refrigerator at all times. I am anemic, so I do like to keep up with my spinach intake, and spinach is so easy, it's so versatile, you can use it in pretty much anything. So again, I got this bag of spinach from Walmart. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the whole bag, because if you didn't know, spinach cooks down really quickly. So this bag has, what, 10 ounces? I'm not sure how many cups that is or not off the top of my head, but it looks like a lot in the bag, but once you apply heat to it, spinach shrinks down. Yes, I know you're probably wondering why I have so much spinach in such a little pot, but trust me, it's going to cook down. It's going to cook down very quickly. So in this pan, I have just a little bit of canola oil, the spinach. I'm going to add salt, pepper, and garlic, and just watch how shortly it cooks. All right, you guys see how that cooked down? And we're not even done yet. I just have a little bit more cooking to go. All right, we're all done. I got it to the consistency that I wanted, or well done, and it's just all shriveled up. Okay, so I went ahead and laid out all of the ingredients for you. The recipe, I forgot, called for how many chicken breasts or how many cups, but I will definitely put that in the link so that you can see. But I have 3 chicken breasts here. I have 2 eggs. This is Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. And in this bowl, I have spinach, cheddar cheese, and ricotta, the spinach. And I also have aged artesian white cheddar. So I know before I just said white cheddar, but it's actually from H-E-B. And it is artesian white cheddar cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix these ingredients up. Yep, there we go with that light. I went ahead and preheated the oven to 450 degrees. So the chicken is going to bake at 450 degrees for 25 minutes. So just in case you are wondering. But again, like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and put the ingredients. I'm going to put the link in for you guys so you can see. And I know I said I wasn't going to use cheddar, but I do like cheese, and I don't always go with recipes to the T. So sometimes stuff may not come out directly as it should. That's because I use what I have in the fridge. So I try to take whatever I have and try to make a meal out of it, or a recipe, or use that recipe as closely as I can. So of course some things may be off a little bit. Like for example, I have this HEB artesian white cheddar, so it'll be the best of both worlds. But ricotta is actually a form of cheese. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Hence the name ricotta cheese. And it is very moist, so it will keep whatever you put it in, it will keep it moist. So I'm actually over stirring, so you guys can actually see what this looks like really quick. Oh, and the recipe calls for half a cup of ricotta. Again, I had that in my fridge and I didn't want it to go to waste, so I said, what can I use this ricotta with? Because it's not going to be enough ricotta to make a whole lasagna. And I didn't want to necessarily make like lasagna fritter rolls because that takes a very long time. And when I typed in ricotta recipes with chicken, I looked up ricotta chicken recipes and this one came up. Again, the recipe is called baked chicken rolls. I think I said that right. But if I didn't, again, I have the link that I'm going to put in for you. So let me just show you what I have going on. Ingredients stirred up. So again, I have the HEB artesian white cheddar cheese, the ricotta cheese, the cheddar cheese, regular cheddar cheese, and I mixed everything up. So now I'm going to actually take a few spoonfuls and I'm going to smear it over the chicken. Excuse my little fupa here. I had a baby just a year ago, so I'm sort of kind of working on it. So I actually could have used more chicken because I actually have a lot of filling, but that is okay. I don't mind an overstuffed chicken because again, I love my vegetables and it'll work. Like I said, I didn't eyeball this correctly. And again, I didn't go with the recipe directly. So actually, you know what? I have a whole spoonful of this mixture left. So actually, I am going to go ahead and get another chicken breast. Okay, so this is what it looks like smeared on the chicken breast so far. I'm going to go ahead and get a fourth chicken breast only because I have one more big spoonful of filling left. I went ahead and added the fourth chicken breast to this recipe. To this pan so that you can see what I'm doing. So now the recipe calls for me to dip the chicken breast in it's supposed to be egg whites, but again, I didn't feel like separating the eggs, so I didn't. So here we go. So now I'm just gonna dip it in the egg. Uh-oh, some of my filling is coming out. Uh-oh, a lot of my filling is coming out. That's not funny. Okay, into the breadcrumb we go. All right. So I'm just going to put that back here. All right. So again, I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but I will definitely show you this once I'm done. All right, so that's gonna fall apart. So again, rolling the chicken and the eggs and the breadcrumbs. All right. I'm gonna use some more breadcrumbs. I'm just gonna finish off this bottle I have, or container I have of breadcrumb. And I have some extra filling that I have just spilling out on the side. I'm just gonna take some of that out and just put it on top of the chicken. So this way I can roll this without it being a mess. All right. So we're rolling. Woo! Into the breadcrumbs. Into the breadcrumbs. That sounds like a good song, doesn't it? I make a song out of everything. Actually, my sister does. She's really good. She'll just be singing something, and I'm like, what song is that? I never heard that before. And she's just like, really? That's not even a song. I literally just made that up right now. Just random words. So the oven is done, as you can hear, preheating to 450. So again, I'm gonna roll. This one is gonna spill out because I have a lot of stuff in. But that's okay. God gave me 2 hands. Thank you, Jesus. Again, we're rolling. We're rolling. Okay, over into the breadcrumbs. Over into the breadcrumbs. All right. Uh-oh, push this back up. There we go. All right. Okay, so one thing I did forget to mention is I actually did season the chicken. I used Lori's. I think everybody has heard of this. Lori's you can get literally at literally anywhere, any supermarket, grocery store. Garlic. I love garlic. I add garlic to pretty much anything that I eat. And yes, I wipe down my bottles of goes down after every use. And then just regular black pepper. So I seasoned that with the chicken. You do want to season your food, but try not to over season it because again, the breadcrumbs that I did use, these actually are seasoned Italian breadcrumbs. So you don't want your food to be over salty. So just keep that in mind. So the chicken is in the oven, and that's going to go for 25 minutes. Once the chicken comes out of the oven, we're actually going to top it with more cheese and some more pasta sauce, you know, whether I said marinara or whatever type of sauce that it is that you would like to use. I'll check the cabinet to see what I have. So I actually have some broccoli, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and take this meal and just have a side of broccoli with it because it's already chicken and it's stuffed with. Okay, so here is the finished product. So I went ahead and put on the H-E-B garlic and herb pasta sauce, and then I put on some Great Value grated Parmesan cheese. Like I said, I already had broccoli, so I just put salt, pepper, butter, and then on top of the chicken, I put the pasta sauce, the shredded cheese, and then I added some of the grated Parmesan. Let's dig in. Okay, so I usually don't make videos about me chewing, but it smells entirely too good in here for me not to just go ahead and record me eating real quick. So let's try this. Ooh, this is hot. Let me take a smaller bite because I'm going to end up getting this everywhere and burning my mouth. It's really good. So the breadcrumbs creates a really nice crunch around the chicken so that it makes for texture, which is really good because as people, we always want something to chew on or with a crunch. Excuse me. And this this is good. And for the tomato sauce, it's really good because it has it's garlic and herb, so it has a lot of freshness to it. The chicken is moist, very, very good. The ricotta comes through very well. And I mean, overall, the chicken is still nice and juicy. It's not overcooked. It is actually cooked perfectly, which I really like. And the spinach is in there too, so you're getting your vegetables. But I mean, the ricotta just shines. And then with the crunch, it's so good. Oh, by the way, you can definitely refer me to the Food Network. I love the Food Network. If you've been here, thank you for coming back, staying strong. Let me know how I'm doing. I'm always open to comments, criticism, feedback. Just let me know anything you guys want to see. Let me know anything that you don't want to see. I mean, I'm open to that too. But this recipe definitely was a go. Again, it's going to be in the link. And yeah, I mean, this was a success. Again, I had to improvise with a couple of different things, but overall, yes, very good. All right, J.Rose out. See you guys next time.